Hello, Jeff here, Crooked Onion Ranch. Today is Sunday. Yesterday we had storms. Look at the sky today, not a cloud. So that means the ground is damp and wet. Perfect day for this. Thatcher. It's got two sets of tines on the bottom. One of the issues I have with this, I've already been out thatching already. The back tines, there's two rows. The back tines are actually the only ones that I'm using unless I go over a high spot. Then the top tines will catch the front ones because of the height of my mower. Now, as you can see on the back there, see that mud? When you do this, it works better when the ground is wet, not saturated, but wet. This thing will work more efficiently in getting the thatch out. But when you do this, wear a hat or put on a hoodie because it does shoot some dirt up to you. There's even some on the back of my seat there. So, what you do, stick this in here. I got a bolt. I'm having trouble with my stabilizer, so you have to bear with me today. That goes in there. Right here on the tray, you put two concrete blocks. Just like that. Then I take my bungees. Hard to do two things at once. Hook your bungees together. Come around here, stick it in this hole. That will hold your blocks on. You also have a handle here. It's in transport right now, so that means I'm on the wheels. Pull this lever back, shift it over. It'll go down. Tines are now hitting the grass. I don't know if you can see that. This one right here. See how the front one doesn't touch? So, don't really care for that, but it works. Once you thatch, get your sweeper out. As you can see, I've been sweeping the yard where I've been thatching. This is great compost. See the green in there? The green is your nitrogen. The brown acts as your carbon. Got little pine leaves in here, or pine needles, don't matter. Now, you got it. What do? I bought this thing a long time ago. It's got 2 inches of insulation in it, and you just scatter it around in here. Wish I could get back farther. Let's see. There we go. So you throw it in there. Now you got to have it wet. What I do is I have 2 buckets under here because the rain actually will get in here and make its way through this. It comes out on these seams down here at the bottom. It's an octagon shape. I catch the water in my bucket, and then when I get some in it, there's a little bit in here left still, just take your rainwater, stick it in there. It keeps your compost moist, and then you spin it. You're supposed to spin this every day. We live in the real world. You know, might get spun twice a week, but this thing really works good in the spring and summer and even into the fall. Wintertime, this thing will shut down because it gets too cold for the composting to be happening. So this video 1, on the composting. Now, what else could you do with this? You can take this, I'll pull it around there. Out there is my little chicken coop out there. The trash cans, the one on the right is my feeder. The one on the left is my waterer. So that's a little chicken coop. I don't see them. They're running around here somewhere. But you could actually put this, they love it when you put this in there. The chickens especially, they'll scratch and scatter it around looking for bugs. Then eventually I take it out of the run and I take it back to the back to my compost piles. That's a pile of leaves. Oops, there's a pile of leaves on the right. I'm about out of those. And then I tried the bin with, I made it out of chicken wire and T-posts. The bad thing about that compost piles is you have to turn those with a pitchfork, just like when you rotate this tumbler. It's all about air, moisture, carbon, and nitrogen. I can't get out there with a pitchfork and turn that. When those leaves and grass get wet, that stuff is, it's like moving 2 tons of gravel with a shovel. So this year I tried the T-posts and the chicken wire, and now how do I turn that? I got an auger for my battery drill that I can stick down in that pile, and then that will let air down in it. And so that's a first for me this year. Not saying that I'm totally convinced yet, but we'll see when I open that thing up what it looks like in the middle. I do like the fact that it contains the leaves, and the top of those posts, which now I can't zoom in, is white. That chicken wire is right below that white. So that pile in the bin has actually shrank a foot. So I just keep going over to my other pile and adding it on top. And again, sticking my auger in there and trying to let air in there. I also keep it moist. We got a little creek back there. It dries up in the summer. So that's my composting. When I get the auger out and go back there, I'll put that on a YouTube video for you to see what I do. But at my age, I just can't turn that anymore with a pitchfork. So composting, I don't use granular fertilizer. This is my main source of fertilizer for my gardens, because here in Ohio where I live, we are really battling the yellow clay. It is a battle. So like and subscribe. Hope this helped you out, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.